Russia orders release of 100 captive whales, after pressure from Leonardo DiCaprio. Russian officials have brought charges against 4 companies in the Far East which have been keeping about 100 whales in small, crowded pools that environmentalists have dubbed a whale prison. The companies have previously been fined for illegal capture and have a history of selling the animals to amusement parks abroad. The Border Guards Department said it suspects the 4 companies captured those whales illegally. It also confirmed the environmentalists' claims that the belugas and orcas are kept in cramped conditions in a marine containment facility in Sredny Bay, near Vladivostok, and that they need to be released. The border guards did not specify when that will happen. The guards appear to be taking a cue from President Vladimir Putin, who last week ordered authorities to investigate the case and release the animals. Whales are worth a fortune on the black market, up to £4.6 million each, and activists believe they were captured for sale to amusement parks in China. Russian law only allows for the capture of whales for scientific purposes. Activists raised the alarm late last year when the whales were captured off the Pacific coast. As many as 90 belugas and 12 orcas were originally reported to have been kept in a marine containment facility in Sredny Bay, near Vladivostok, but local prosecutors said 3 belugas appear to have escaped. Environmentalists also reported the disappearance of 1 orca earlier in February. The whales are kept at one location off the Pacific coast but are owned by 4 separate companies. Company records and court filings indicate that they are connected. In an interview with Russian state TV last year, a representative for the facility rejected reports of poor treatment of the animals. One of the companies unsuccessfully sued the Federal Fishery Agency in 2017 over its refusal to issue it a quota for capturing unidentified marine mammals. The 2017 ruling shows the company had a standing contract with a company in China's northeast and that the company was unable to prove that the whales would be kept in good conditions and used for educational purposes. The city of Hainan, Shandong Province hosts an ocean amusement park. The charges come after footage emerged showing a crane lifting one of the whales out of a tank at a fenced-off facility near the city of Nakhodka, on Russia's Pacific coast and not far from the Chinese border. According to the independent newspaper Novaya Gazeta, some of the animals have been at the compound since July, while local media claim the footage suggests preparations were being made for sending them to another destination. Novaya Gazeta's report said the 4 companies renting enclosures at the facility exported as many as 13 orcas across the nearby border to China between 2013 and 2016. The scale of what is happening here is shocking, said campaigning journalist Masha Netrabenko. From the air we saw that there are loads of white, beluga, whales in enclosures built in the water. The helicopter couldn't go very low, because when it was less than 100 meters above the ground, it was entirely losing control. Apparently these businessmen are so prepared that they even install jammers. But the picture I have seen has deeply shaken me. Ms. Netrabenko claimed that nearby there is also a facility trading in seals. The 4 companies reportedly involved in the whale jail had permission to catch 13 orcas this year. But prosecutors in Vladivostok believed this was based on catching the animals for conservation or educational purposes. Checks are also underway on the legality of the tanks where the whales, many of them infants, are held. Capturing such young whales is banned. Novaya Gazeta alleged this is the largest number of sea creatures ever to be held in such small temporary enclosures. China is reported to have some 60 marine theme parks with another 12 under construction. This summer the Russian Prosecutor General's office called on the Interior Ministry to launch a fraud probe on the capture and sale to China of 7 orca whales between 2012-15. There are also claims of a scam by which whales are loaned rather than sold to evade tough environmental laws. Greenpeace Russia described the conditions shown here as torture. The campaigning organization's research coordinator Roganes Targulian was quoted as saying, "Catching them at this tempo, we risk losing our entire orca population." He stressed that the capture quota now is 13 animals a year, but no one is taking into account that at least 1 orca is killed for every one that is caught. There is high security around the whale jail. One photographer, Nina Zyryanova, said she had her camera taken and its memory card stolen on Saturday as she investigated the site. Netrabenko said, "I have seen orcas, white whales and whales in the ocean many times and can be confident that only the ocean can be their home, not these tiny enclosures where intelligent creatures are stuffed like fish in a tin. I don't know who you need to be to put them here and to allow trading them as soulless pieces of meat." She claimed the trade was for big money and is a profitable business tied to people particularly close to the Kremlin. However, exact links to high places in Russia are unclear. She said orcas are the only living creatures apart from humans with such strong family instincts. Orcas also feel very strongly about each other and can even die from sadness if something happens to a member of their family.